Okay, I'm Mel, the head of PR and digital media here at Budsies, and this is my daughter Joy. Good morning. Good morning. I'm usually a behind-the-scenes person, but as we continue to practice social distancing, we're working from home this morning like most of you guys are as well. And we are going to be providing you some fun boredom busters each weekday. We're going to be coming here live. Yesterday, we had a painting class that was super fun. We're going to have more of those. We're going to have dance classes, some virtual field trips. Join us on Monday to meet a monkey and find out some fun facts about monkeys. So make sure you're checking back here on our Instagram page so that you guys don't miss anything. Today we're joined by Miss Shannon. She's a familiar face with Budsies. She's a third grade teacher in Indiana, but she's also an author, and you might know her from some of the blog posts that we've done and social posts. She's a super teacher, isn't she? She is also an author, and today she's going to read her Monster and Dragon Write Poems book. So grab your Budsie. Joy has her Budsie and her selfie. Show everybody her selfie. From her VBK preschool graduation, and snuggle up. So good morning, Miss Shannon.
Good morning. So I have my Budsies too. So this is Monster and Dragon that I had made to go with my book. So I couldn't hold them while I'm reading, so they're just going to kind of watch and enjoy just like you guys. So yes, I am a third grade teacher, and so I'm at home right now too because all of our schools are closed until May 1st in Indiana. And I am thrilled to be able to share my book Monster and Dragon Write Poems with you, especially because next month is National Poetry Month. So I love writing poems and I love reading them, and so I hope you'll enjoy this story as Monster and Dragon write some poems for a poetry contest. Oh my scales, what's this? Dragon asked. Well, obviously it's a poetry contest, pointed Monster. Dragon clapped. I'm going to enter. I love writing poems. And on the tree here it says, Library Poetry Contest. Submit your entries by Saturday at 8:00 p.m. Trophies for first and second place will be awarded. Dragon whipped out his writing notebook and scribbled down the details. Monster found something to write on too. You can see they're both imagining that maybe they're going to win, or hopeful anyway. Monster, do you even know how to write a poem? Yes, of course. You just use a fancy pen and write fancy words, said Monster. That afternoon, Dragon worked on a Diamante poem. Pencil. Magical, powerful, writing, drawing, creating, lead, wood, paint, eraser, sketching, noting, fixing, handy, helpful tool. What are you doing? Asked Monster, spying over Dragon's shoulder. I'm working on my poem for the contest. You're writing about a magical pencil? Monster snatched Dragon's pencil. Ooh, look at me. I have a magical pencil. Quit being silly, Monster. Give me back my pencil. I'm trying to write my poem. Dragon grabbed his pencil and went off to his cave to write in peace. Monster sighed. I guess I need to try to write my poem too. Monster didn't know what kind of poem to write. He needed to do some research. Monster studied different kinds of poems, and he decided a haiku poem would be a fun and easy one to try. Moon, big round yellow ball. You can see it at nighttime. It's not made of cheese. Monster was having so much fun writing his poem that he didn't see Dragon peeking in the window. Ha! That's the cheesiest poem I've ever seen. Good luck with that one. I think he hurt his feelings. Dragon worked on a list poem next. Writing cave. My favorite place without a doubt to brainstorm what to write about. My quiet cave with webs and bats, snakes and bugs, and my pet rats. The things I love surround my desk, my perfect little writing nest.
Yeah, you see it? Yeah.
Monster decided he would try an acrostic poem. He worked on it all morning and all afternoon and all evening and almost all night too. Right before bedtime, Monster finished his last line and tucked it under his pillow. Dragon got up bright and early. Looks like today's the big day. We turn in our poems. I better clear a space in my cave for my first place trophy. Monster held up his poem. Maybe, maybe not. I'm pretty sure this is a good one. Poetry by Monster. Paper and pencil, okay to be silly, every word matters, takes time, rhymes sometimes, you create it. Dragon took a closer look. He leaned in a little too close. Monster's feather pen tickled his nose. Uh-oh. Achoo! Monster's poem and feather plume went up in smoke. Sorry about that. Oops. Dragon was about to place his poems in the box when he saw a tear roll down Monster's cheek. No, Monster, don't cry. I didn't mean to destroy your poem. Monster burst into a sobbing mess. Look, if you have to start over, I'll start over too. We can write in my cave. They worked all morning and all afternoon and all evening and almost all night too. Right before the deadline for the poetry contest, Monster and Dragon dropped their envelopes into the box. Here's the poem by Monster that's called Dragon. There once was an impolite poet. The problem was he didn't know it. He bragged all the time that he knew how to rhyme and took every chance he could show it. And then here's a poem by Dragon that's about Monster. There once was a writing beginner. He worked hard from breakfast to dinner. He wrote what he learned, but his poem was burned, and now it cannot be the winner.
Like this?
The day of the big announcement, everyone gathered around the tree. Here's our moment, Monster. Miss Llama announced, the second place winner for the library poetry contest is Unicorn for her poem Sunshine, Rainbows, and Lollipops. Monster whispered to Dragon, I didn't see that coming. I know, said Dragon. Maybe we tied for first place. And the first place winner is Bird for her poem Words Have Wings. Dragon turned to Monster. Well, that's a bummer. Want to go get some ice cream, said Monster. So Monster and Dragon started off when they heard Miss Llama again. And the honorable mentions go to Monster and Dragon for their limericks about each other. Monster elbowed Dragon. Honorable mention? I can live with that. I'm okay with being honorable too, smiled Dragon. And so there they are, honorable mentions. And then in the back of the book, there are all the different kinds of poems that you saw Monster and Dragon try. So in case you want to try to write those kinds of poems too, you can do that. So I hope you enjoyed the story. What did you think, Joy?
You liked it?
You like it?
Yeah.
Good.
And tell us where, if everybody liked the book, how can they get it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just available on Amazon. Make sure when you're searching, you do Monster and Dragon with the and sign. Don't spell out and, but it's on there. And also, I believe you're having me next week do a little writing session on the Boredom Busters. I've actually been doing writing sessions on my own for my students and sharing them on social media. So you can look forward to those. I plan to be showing you some ways that you can write a story possibly that maybe if you drew your main character and sent it off to Budsies, then you could have the main characters come to life like I did with my book.
Perfect. Do you have anything to say? No? Okay.